begin with chapter number 5 of English, and the name of the chapter is Verb, right? So I hope you all are aware of verbs, that what they are and where they are used. So verbs are basically the doing words, the action words. Whatever work we are doing is recognized as a verb. So let's start reading with the chapter, and let's read further more information about verb. So let's begin. The very first topic is verb. A verb is a mid part of speech that is often used to describe or indicate an action. कि verb जो है वो एक mid part of speech है, यानी कि verb जो है वो हमेशा sentence में बीच में ही आता है, right? And it is often used to describe or indicate an action. कि ये usually किसी न किसी action को, किसी काम को identify या फिर describe करने के लिए use किया जाता है. Sentences are not complete without a verb. कि sentence जो है वो बिना verb के incomplete माना जाता है. So the definition of verb is word which shows action or a state of being is called verb. कि words जो हमें action दिखाता है या state of being दिखाता है उसे हम verb कहते हैं, right? Now after that we have kinds of verb. So there are three main types of verb. कि हमारे पास total 3 types of verbs होते हैं. The first one is the transitive verbs, the second one is the intransitive verbs, and the third one is the linking verbs. So let's read and identify more about these kinds of verbs. The very first kind is the transitive verb. Transitive verbs express an action which passes from subject to the object. कि ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब जो है वो एक ऐसा एक्शन है जो कि एक्सप्रेस करता है हमें सब्जेक्ट से ऑब्जेक्ट के पास जाना, राइट? A sentence is having the subject as well as the object, that is to be known as the verb. Let's begin with the very first kind of verbs, that is the transitive verbs. So transitive verbs express an action which passes from subject to the object. कि ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब्स वो वर्ब्स होती हैं जिसमें सब्जेक्ट और ऑब्जेक्ट दोनों प्रेजेंट होते हैं, राइट? If the action is being passed from subject to the object, that is known as the transitive verbs, right? After that, look at the following sentences. तो जल्दी से इन sentences की तरफ देखते हैं. And identify the women wrote. Kishan built. The elephant carried. The child drank. Right? So these sentences, as you can see, that we have a subject and we have a verb, right? Women is the subject, wrote is the verb, but the object is missing, right? Same goes with the second one, that Kishan is the subject, built is the verb, but the object is missing. And same goes with these two sentences as well, right? So do these sentences give a proper sense? क्या ये sentences एक proper sense हमें दे रहे हैं? No, they do not. ये हमें sentence का पूरा sense नहीं provide कर पा रहे हैं, right? To make these sentences complete with sense, we need to add objects to these sentences. तो ताकि हम इन sentences का sense complete कर सके, हम इन sentences को कुछ objects provide करेंगे, right? So they are, look at the following sentences. The women wrote a letter. Kishan built a house. The elephant carried the log. The child drank the milk. So as you can see, इन चारों sentences में हमने object provide किया इन sentences को, और इन सभी का जो sense है वो complete हो चुका है. So that is why they are known as the transitive verbs. These verbs present in these sentences are known as the transitive verbs. So after adding objects into these sentences, they have complete meanings, right? After that, the next topic that we have is intransitive verbs. Now, what are intransitive verbs? Intransitive verbs express a condition or action which does not pass from subject to object. कि intransitive verbs वो होती हैं जो एक condition को express करती हैं, action which does not pass from subject to the object. कि जिसमें जो verb है वो subject से object तक pass हो ही नहीं रहा है, right? Like their object is missing in those sentences, they are known as the intransitive verbs. So look at the following examples. तो जल्दी से इन examples को पढ़ते हैं. The baby sleeps. The woman speaks loudly. The students ran for a long time. The infant cried. Right? So as you can see कि इन सभी sentences में subject है, verbs भी हैं, but the object is missing. Hence, in those sentences where the object is missing and the sense is incomplete, hence they are known as the intransitive verbs. Now we have some points to remember. Let's read them out very quickly. Some verbs take two objects. For example, the government offered the union a solution. तो अब ये कह रहे हैं कि कुछ verbs में actually दो objects present होते हैं, right? So they can be like example हमें यहाँ पर दिया हुआ है the government offered the union a solution. So here union और solution दोनों ही objects हैं, right? After that he gave me a question book. So me and question book both are the objects. The pleader explained the contents of the letter to the judge. The contents of the letter to the judge, all these are the objects in these sentences. Sanjana gave a book to Raman. So book and Raman both are the objects over here, right? After that, some verbs can be used transitively and as well as intransitively. कि कुछ verbs हैं जो कि transitively और intransitively दोनों ही तरीके से यूज की जा सकती है. जैसे कि एग्जाम्पल है he laughed at her. So this is transitive. Why? Because it is having a subject, a verb as well as an object, right? But if I say about the second one, he laughed heartily. This is the subject, this is the verb, but this is an adverb, right? So here we cannot find any kind of object. So this is the kind of intransitive verb, right? But the transitive verb and the intransitive verb are both same in these sentences, right? So this can be said that the verb can be used transitively also and intransitively also, right? After that, the next part that we have is the linking verbs. So some verbs do not make complete sense by themselves. अब कुछ verbs ऐसी होती हैं जो कि अपने आप से complete sense नहीं बना सकती हैं, right? They do not take an object to make their sense complete. कि उनके पास कोई object नहीं होता है जिससे वो अपना sense complete कर सके. In such cases, complement is added at the end of the sentence to make the sense complete. तो ऐसे में हम एक कॉम्प्लीमेंट ऐड कर देते हैं सेंटेंस के एंड में टू मेक द सेंस कंप्लीट, ताकि हम सेंटेंस का जो सेंस है उसे कंप्लीट कर सके. अ वर्ब दैट जॉइंस अ वर्ब विद इट्स कॉम्प्लीमेंट इज कॉल्ड अ लिंकिंग. एक ऐसा वर्ब जो जॉइन करता है एक वर्ब को उसके कॉम्प्लीमेंट के साथ, उसे हम लिंकिंग वर्ब के नाम से जानते हैं. सो लेट्स रीड आउट द एग्जांपल्स वेरी क्विकली. Look at the following sentences. तो जल्दी से इन sentences की तरफ देखते हैं, right? So the apple tastes delicious. The flower smells sweet. The old woman is honest. She acted in the drama well. So as you can see कि यहाँ पर हमने verbs के साथ एक complement भी add किया हुआ है to make the sense complete. एक noun के साथ join करती है उसे हम कहते हैं linking verbs. Right? So that was all about the chapter. I hope you all are clear with verbs as well as its kind, and I hope you all enjoyed learning the verbs. Right? So that was all for this. Thank you so much and have a great day ahead.